Hello and welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Television with the most important events of the day. I'm your host, Rəsmi. An official welcome ceremony was held for President of the Kyrgyz Republic, Sadir Japarov, who arrived in Azerbaijan for an official visit. President of Azerbaijan, İlham welcomed Kyrgyz President Sadir Japarov.
Qaravul, fərağat. Soldan qarşılamaq üçün. Qaravula. Al.
The Chief of the Guard of Honor reported to the Kyrgyz President.
Cənab Qırğız Respublikasının prezidenti, sizin Azərbaycan Respublikasına gəlməyiniz şərəfinə fəxri qaravulçudur. Qaravul rəisi polkovnik leytenant Quliyev.
President İlham and President Sadir Japarov reviewed the Guard of Honor.
Salam asker.
The state anthems of the Kyrgyz Republic and the Republic of Azerbaijan were played. Members of the Azerbaijani delegation were introduced to President Sadir Japarov, while members of the Kyrgyz delegation were introduced to President İlham Aliyev. The Guard of Honor marched in front of the heads of state to the accompaniment of a military march. The president's posed for official photos. Following the official welcome ceremony, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev and President of the Kyrgyz Republic Sadir Japarov held a one-on-one meeting. Welcoming the Kyrgyz president, President Ilham Aliyev expressed confidence that the visit will serve to further strengthen the relations between the two countries. Noting that a number of documents will be signed, the head of state underlined that the most important of these documents was a declaration of strategic partnership, which will raise the relations between the two countries to a qualitatively new level. Stressing a solid foundation of the relations, which is the brotherhood between the two peoples, President Ilham Aliyev added that today they were building interstate relations on this solid foundation and on the basis of these principles. Touching on the 30th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between the two countries, which will be celebrated next year, President of Azerbaijan expressed his confidence that there will be new achievements and new results both within the framework of cooperation in international organizations and in the bilateral format. The head of state said they will dwell in detail on economic cooperation, regional security issues that require special attention in the modern world, and underlined it will be very useful to exchange views on these issues. Thanking for the invitation to pay an official visit to the Republic of Azerbaijan, President of Kyrgyz Republic Sadir Japarov noted that the foundation of Kyrgyz-Azerbaijani relations was laid by an internationally historic figure, Heydar Aliyev, underlining that since then they have enjoyed very good relations between Kyrgyzstan and Azerbaijan. Sadir Japarov said that they were always ready to cooperate with Azerbaijani brothers. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev and President of the Kyrgyz Republic Sadir Japarov have held a meeting in an expanded format. Greeting the guests, President Ilham Aliyev noted that at the meeting an exchange of views took place on the bilateral agenda, regional issues, and stressed that many documents would be signed during the visit, noting that the relations between the two countries were reaching the level of strategic partnership. Over 29 years of interaction, both countries have been actively working in many areas. The head of state stressed that strategic partnership meant both great advantages and great responsibility. President Ilham Aliyev expressed confidence that in the future they will always support each other in international organizations and work actively in a bilateral format. Referring to the issues discussed during the meeting related to investment projects, transport infrastructure, connecting transport capabilities, exchanging views on projects implemented in Kyrgyzstan and Azerbaijan, developing cooperation in agriculture, the head of our state expressed confidence that following the results of the visit, the parties would determine a specific program of implementation of the agreements reached. President Ilham Aliyev also noted the need to hold a meeting of the Intergovernmental Commission, within which the instructions that the presidents will give following the visit should be considered. Thanking the head of state, President of Kyrgyzstan Sadir Japarov noted the activeness of interaction, emphasizing with satisfaction that there are no political contradictions between the two countries. Noting the wide opportunities for practical cooperation in the trade and economic sphere, Sadir Japarov invited the business circles of Azerbaijan to actively explore investment opportunities in Kyrgyzstan. He also dwelt on the mutual enrichment of the peoples of the two countries through active cultural and humanitarian cooperation, close cooperation between the two states in a multilateral format within the framework of such international organizations. Noting that today all conditions exist to bring the relations to a qualitatively new level, Sadir Japarov thanked President Ilham Aliyev for supporting the initiative of Kyrgyzstan to establish strategic partnership relations between the two states, expressed confidence that the Interstate Council being created will certainly contribute to the further expansion and strengthening of cooperation between the two countries. Declaring his readiness for fruitful work with Azerbaijani brothers, the President of Kyrgyz Republic said that they believe that together they will contribute to building a better world and that there are all the preconditions for that. Following the expanded meeting, a ceremony of signing Azerbaijan-Kyrgyzstan documents was held in the presence of President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev and President of the Kyrgyz Republic Sadir Japarov.
A number of documents was signed between the two states, including Memorandum on Cooperation between the Academy of Public Administration under the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Academy of Management under the President of the Kyrgyz Republic. Agreement on cooperation between the Azerbaycan Television and Radio Broadcasting Closed Joint Stock Company and the Public Television and Radio Broadcasting Corporation of the Kyrgyz Republic. Agreement on cooperation in the field of agriculture between the Ministry of Agriculture of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Ministry of Agriculture of the Kyrgyz Republic. Memorandum on cooperation between the State Service for Anti-Monopoly and Consumer Market Control under the Ministry of Economy of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Anti-Monopoly Regulation Service under the Ministry of Economy and Commerce of the Kyrgyz Republic. Memorandum on the development of cooperation in the field of communications and information and communication technologies between the Ministry of Digital Development and Transport of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Ministry of Digital Development of the Kyrgyz Republic. Agreement on air communication between the Government of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Cabinet of Ministers of the Kyrgyz Republic. Memorandum of Understanding and Cooperation in the field of protection of intellectual property between the Intellectual Property Agency of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the State Agency for Intellectual Property and Innovation under the Cabinet of Ministers of the Kyrgyz Republic. Memorandum of Understanding and Cooperation between the Ministry of Finance of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Ministry of Finance of the Kyrgyz Republic. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev and President of the Kyrgyz Republic Sadar Japarov signed a declaration on strategic partnership between the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Kyrgyz Republic. The heads of state also signed a memorandum on the establishment of the Interstate Council of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Kyrgyz Republic.
After the signing ceremonies, the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev, and President of Kyrgyz Republic, Sadar Japarov, made statements for the press.
President Ilham Aliyev noted that during the official visit of the President of Kyrgyz Republic, the parties considered a wide range of issues of bilateral cooperation and expressed a common intention to intensify ties, stressed that today the relations between the two countries had reached a qualitatively new level. 10 documents had been signed, 2 of them, the Declaration on Strategic Partnership and the Memorandum on the Establishment of the Interstate Council, will basically predetermine the nature and form of relations. The head of state touched upon support extended by both countries to each other in all international organizations, stated that the current level of trade cannot suit both sides, and the instructions given to the members of the delegation will allow to increase the volume of mutual trade in a short time. Speaking about the issues of transport infrastructure and joining efforts to improve the efficiency of the East-West Transport Corridor, President Ilham Aliyev spoke about the modern transport infrastructure created in Azerbaijan, stressed that the capabilities of our port infrastructure were at the disposal of our Kyrgyz brothers. Touching upon the investment opportunities of Kyrgyz Republic, the head of state noted that Azerbaijani companies would be interested in the energy sector of the economy of this country, expressed confidence that all these issues would be discussed in more detail during the meeting of the President of Kyrgyz Republic with leading Azerbaijani companies. Speaking about trade and economic relations issues related to agriculture, President Ilham Aliyev said that specific instructions had been given to the relevant ministers. The sphere that unites us is the humanitarian sphere, our cultural heritage, our common historical spiritual roots, said the head of state, and expressed gratitude to Kyrgyz Republic for supporting the initiative to declare the city of Shusha the cultural capital of the Turkic world next year. Stressing that there is complete mutual understanding of the parties on all the issues discussed, which is reflected in the signed documents, President Ilham Aliyev said that they will continue to support each other, cooperate and achieve concrete results as part of the activities of the respective structures of both countries. President of Kyrgyz Republic Sadar Japarov noted that his first official visit to Azerbaijan was taking place on the eve of the 25th anniversary of the Treaty of Friendship and Cooperation and on the eve of the 30th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between the two fraternal countries. Speaking about the comprehensive discussions on topical issues of bilateral and multilateral cooperation, Sadar Japarov said that the parties confirmed the invariance of the course towards intensifying and expanding friendly relations, which have risen to the level of strategic partnership. initiative. The parties aimed at active interaction on international platforms, strengthening political dialogue, developing economic ties, implementing investments projects and building up humanitarian cooperation, said President of Kyrgyz Republic. Speaking about the establishment of Interstate Council and the signed documents, Sadyr Japarov noted that wide opportunities for expanding cooperation in the trade and economic sphere and said that Kyrgyzstan has taken steps to liberalize its economy. The head of state invited Azerbaijani business circles to actively study the investment potential of their country. President of Kyrgyz Republic stated the mutual enrichment of both peoples through active cultural and humanitarian cooperation, expressed the interest not only in strengthening bilateral ties, but also in promoting multilateral cooperation with Azerbaijan, cited close cooperation within international structures as an example, and noted that Kyrgyzstan supports raising the status of Azerbaijan in the Shanghai Cooperation Organization to the level of an observer. The head of the Kyrgyz Republic wished President Ilham Aliyev's success and inexhaustible energy in achieving high goals for the benefit of the people of Azerbaijan, and in the name of universal values, declared his readiness for fruitful work with Azerbaijani brothers on the basis of these values. He expressed confidence that together they will overcome all difficulties and contribute to building a better world.
First Lady of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Noyabrın Aliyeva, has met with First Lady of the Kyrgyz Republic, Aygül Japarova. An official dinner has been hosted on behalf of President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev, and his wife, Noyabrın Aliyeva, in honor of President of the Kyrgyz Republic, Sadyr Japarov, and his wife, Aygül Japarova. President of the Kyrgyz Republic, Sadyr Japarov, has completed his official visit to Azerbaijan. A guard of honor was arranged for the Kyrgyz president at the Heydar Aliyev International Airport. President of the Kyrgyz Republic, Sadyr Japarov, and his wife, Aygül Japarova, were seen off by Azerbaijani First Deputy Prime Minister Yagup Eyyubov, Deputy Foreign Minister Rövşən Məmmədov, and other officials. First Lady of the Kyrgyz Republic, Aygül Japarova, got acquainted with the Heydar Aliyev Center. The guest was informed about the activity of the center, considered to be one of the rare pearls of world architecture. First Lady of the Kyrgyz Republic, Aygül Japarova, viewed cars which had been used by the great leader. During familiarization of the guests with the Heydar Aliyev Museum, it was noted that the museum had been opened on the eve of the 19th anniversary of nationwide leader Heydar Aliyev. In departments titled Life Reflected in Photos, Public and Political Life of Azerbaijan, Statehood, Heritage, Achievements, various aspects of activity of the great leader, both in the Soviet period and during the time of independence, represented in a virtual format. First Lady of the Kyrgyz Republic also viewed the Pearls of Azerbaijan exhibition, highlighting rich history and culture of Azerbaijan, as well as unique exhibits related to the abundant natural resources, invaluable heritage of the country. Rare specimens of the ancient craft are presented there, including the Azerbaijani school of carpet weaving, ancient musical instruments. Aygül Japarova examined the exhibition of national costumes and ancient coins with interest. The First Lady of Kyrgyzstan listened to the sound of gavaldash in the corner titled Musical Instruments, Unity and Diversity. The guest expressed her satisfaction with the acquaintance with the corners of mini Azerbaijan, doll in art and the conference hall. The First Lady of Kyrgyzstan left a note in the center's commemorative book. The 5th Congress of World Azerbaijanis will be held in Shusha on April 22nd to 23rd. On this occasion, Congress participants visited the grave of national leader Heydar Aliyev in the Alley of Honor. Prominent ophthalmologist and scientist Zarif Aliyeva was also commemorated. Then participants visited the Alley of Martyrs and the second Alley of Martyrs and honored the memory of the heroic sons of the motherland who had sacrificed their lives for the independence of Azerbaijan. That was all for today. Thank you for being with us and see you next time.